In this video, we're going to focus on the chart.js background color gradient. And this is part of the chart.js background color series. Sometimes you would like to have like a gradient effect on your line chart, bar chart, or any other type of chart. So let's start and explore how we can do this. Well, to do this, we must use certain canvas specific tools, or not really tools, but commands. And the reason why is because we're drawing in the canvas. This is why we have here the context. This indicates the canvas, and there we can work with. Alright, so what we're going to do here is I have to put in here some enters because we need to work just below here to specify first that we are going to use a specific command in here by using the ctx value. Because if we do it above, the ctx value cannot be read. So let's start. So the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to create a constant, and I see that this should normally be a constant as well. And then we say here, we can give this a gradient color. Then we say it equals ctx, so that we basically get the canvas ID here. And then what we will do is we say here, create linear gradient. And with this, we will start to put in 4 specific values. Now we're going to put the first as 0, space 0, space 0. Oh, this is not what I want. 0, comma, space, comma, 0, and finally this one. Alright, so we have 4 parameters that we need to work with. And these are, I will explain these first. These are basically the x1, for x0, which is the starting point. It's starting point of the gradient. So its starting point can be here up. Well, for the x, it's basically the left side, starting at the left side. And this is vertically, and then we have the y0, which is the end, the starting point, vertical. Well, this one is horizontal, and the others basically is the ending point. So y for x1 is the ending point, horizontal, and y1 is the ending point, vertical. Alright, so it starts at the top by default, but of course you can always specify where exactly. So you can say this is always the left side, this is top. So that would mean that when you're looking at the axis, you don't look at the axis from this point, but you look at it from a website design, because this is basically you look at it from a canvas point of view, meaning the y0 is here and y1 is basically going down. And then we have from left to right, it starts basically x to here, to x1. However, x1 is not exactly this because you need to specify here in pixels how big it you want to have. So for example, we would like to give it a color, but we want to start from the left. And we go halfway through to the right. For that, we need to know, for example, here, what is the, oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the developer tab. But we have to know then what is the size of our canvas. So you can see here, our canvas has a width of 700. So if we would do here, we want to have halfway through, you could basically say here from 0, and then the ending point would be 350 pixels. So if we would do this, we have a gradient color from left to right. Alright. So now we have the next one. So once we have this, we need to add up here the add color stop. This will be specifically here. Look at this. And then say add color stop command. Alright. So this one has 2 parameters as well. It has the stop and the color itself. So let me explain this one. Alright. So if you want to have the colors, you can specify where they will stop. And you need to have 2 colors to really work with this. So let's say here, we want the starting point will be, well, the stopping point, basically, when should the gradient effect work? Well, let's put in here, we can just say here it's 0 first, just to see how it looks like. And then we put in here a string with the color value, this will be green. And then we say here, we want the gradient to be just gradually from the very beginning to the end of the 350 pixels. So from left to right, gradually, to show this. If you want to halfway through, or 50% of 50% here that the gradient start to work, you can do here 0.5. this value here should always be 1, 0 up to 1. So it's basically 100% or 0%. Let's say here, red. If we save this, and I'm going to copy this gradient color and put it here in the background color now. Save this and then refresh. You'll see we have a gradient effect. And while it gradually grows, if it comes from one side to the other, you will see that eventually halfway, only the half of the chart have the gradient effect. And this is correct. The reason why this is correct is basically because we have only set 350 pixels here. If you want to have the full 700 pixels, it will use the entire chart now. If you refresh, as you can see here now, it starts to go gradually. All right. And next, what we could do is as well, same here. Maybe we say, well, I would like to have this here. I want the green to be shown for 25%, and then after the 25%, I want to see the red. So the gradient effect will start to adjust instantly. So as you can see here now, instantly it starts to adjust itself. Because what happens is the gradient effect will be only 25%, and then after that it will be everything immediately, or the transition here, that's probably the correct term, the transition here is instant. If you want to have the transition more gradual, you can do it like this. Let's say here, refresh. So then what happens is first 25% it is green, and now starting from 25% we have the gradual transitioning from one side to the other, and after that the remaining is just solid red. So if you want the full transition, you just put in 1, and here you put in 0, meaning the transition starts from 0 and it ends up here. Basically from very beginning to there, it will start to transition, and there you are. So you can see it here again. So with this, you can play around with it. Of course, you can do this, let's say 200 pixels. If we save this, what happens now? Transition starts also immediately from 0 to 1. But here, it's just only this part that will be focused on the transition. The remaining will be just the solid color, whatever we have here. And this is basically how we can use gradient color in chart.js. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you enjoy this video, you probably will enjoy this one as well. And if you're interested in chart.js, check out in the description box the link directing to my chart.js course, where you can learn everything about chart.js. And finally, of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel.